Dr. McCarthy, the Lions Eye Institute presented a paper today on at ARVO on high-frequency ultrasound and how it could be used as screening eyes after death for postmortem for disease-specific conditions. Could you give us a brief outline of what your study was all about?
Certainly. We collaborated with University of South Florida Ophthalmology Department, and we were looking at postmortem eyes and the ability to correlate OCT as well as ultrasound. The reason that we were doing this is to give us another modality to get additional clinical information about postmortem eyes. So eyes that were less than 12 hours postmortem were dilated with the normal dilation drops that are used routinely. The retina was then imaged with OCT, and then that same eye was then subjected to ultrasound, and we were able to discern various landmarks as well as disease conditions in those eyes. For example, we saw epiretinal membranes, which cause the puckering over the macula. We also saw macular edema, easily identified with the ultrasound, and as well as conditions such as laser burns on the retina. So what this does is give us another modality to provide additional clinical information on those postmortem eyes for use in research studies that require well characterization before they're put into various models.
So, I guess I want to ask you then is, what does that mean in terms of donor situations? I mean, for donor eyes.
Well, that allows us when we collect an eye, and unfortunately, we don't sometimes have a lot of clinical information because the next of kin, for example, doesn't know that their loved one has various ophthalmological diseases, and so without necessarily having to pull a full chart and get it from the ophthalmologist, we can use various modalities to get that clinical information so we can better direct that to various collaborators as well as various models that are being used to investigate basic science about those diseases.